Beth Phoenix, a true pioneer.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Without question, one of the best, most purest natural athletes we have ever seen in WWE. It's the Queen of Spades!
Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
The baddest woman on the planet!
It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring.
A real natural.
Making her way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is... Look who's in her house!
And her opponents. First, from Norwich, England, Paige.
The legendary Lita is here!
And her opponents. First, from Stanford, North Carolina,
Mella is money!
and her opponents. First, from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. No.
And the two-time Divas champion, Paige, hears the bell and is on the move.
Looking at the 6 competitors we have in the ring tonight, I think it's safe to say that we're entering dream match territory right now.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage. Takes her off her feet with a tackle.
And the elbow drop hits. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, and a vicious assault. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
If you ask a member of the WWE Universe about the Four Horsewomen, they'll likely refer to the quartet of Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch. However, there's another group that lays claim to that moniker, and it includes Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, both groups actually met face-to-face at the Mae Young Classic. Ron.
Look at this, Byron.
She's almost out of it.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free. The two of you brought up the collision between WWE's and MMA's Four Horsewomen, courtesy of Shayna Baszler. In the time since that showdown, Ronda Rousey has joined WWE, while the other two MMA Horsewomen have begun NXT training. Guys, that showdown loomed.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Nice. Shut it down. Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
I can't believe it, Michael.
Sometimes, well, she wants this win bad.
Incredible.
Lita's in a real bad spot.
Here it comes. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy, and with her extensive combat background, how does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make her a dominant force in WWE, but she still has to remember that there are moves she's never felt in an octagon, and rules that make those moves perfectly legal as well.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Right to the face. For as good as Carmella is, Corey, the unfortunate truth is she's not above bending the rules a bit to gain an advantage.
I don't know what's so unfortunate about that, Cole. The goal is to win, and there are few better at finding different ways to win than Carmella. It's not her fault the officials don't know how to do their jobs.
And she hits the drop kick.
Carmella groggy and wide open here. Carmella doesn't know what hit her.
Beth Phoenix has got her.
Well, Corey clearly has no issue with Carmella's nefarious in-ring style, but Byron, Carmella wants to put this away.
Look at her go.
Oh, scoop slam. Direct hit. Beth Phoenix making her move. Glam slam.
That changes the entire
Look at this. You're not going to get her that easy.
She's still in this one.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Side slam.
Ooh. Paige has never been shy, has she?
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Carmella wants everyone to know that she's in charge.
You can't keep a good woman down, and Lita is an incredibly good woman.
The situation is not looking good for Beth Phoenix.
It doesn't seem to be her night tonight, fellas.
I'm not used to seeing this. Guys, she's going to be feeling the effects of this beatdown for days, maybe even a week. Who knows?
She's in full control now. She got her good there.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Paige better shake out the cobwebs. Paige was just one step behind there, guys.
Paige wants that pack to punch.
Victory is on the horizon. The cloverleaf! He's back in full control now. Oh man, Paige is in trouble. Paige has never been shy, has she?
It's Beth Phoenix with the opening. What's Beth Phoenix going to do now?
Paige was just one step behind there, guys.
Beth Phoenix has got it. What's Beth Phoenix going to do now?
Paige wants to put it away.
Rampage! This one's over, guys.
She's in control.
It's Beth Phoenix with the opening.
The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of the faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful. She is on fire. Oh.
Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
Shayna Baszler is probably the biggest bully in all of WWE. She's tough, but her intimidation factor can defeat an opponent before the match even starts. Corey, how should a competitor approach Baszler?
Everyone who's seen even a modest amount of success against Baszler has done so by kind of building a weird immunity to her mind games. Ember Moon lives in the darkness. Kairi Sane thinks she's a pirate. And Nikki Cross, well, she's Nikki Cross.
And she slams her back down. Corey may have hit the nail on the head about strategy concerning Shayna Baszler. To avoid being intimidated, you need to be a little insane, because once you learn what the submission magician is capable of, fear is going to set in.
That's easier said than done, Michael. If you're of the right mind, you're well aware that Baszler will deliver the pain unlike any other NXT performer. In that case, you need to embrace the power of denial.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Going for the double play with this move. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. Paige with the excellent move to get out. Paige doing a little showing off here. Carmella letting her opponent know how she feels. It's not very often you see six superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
She's got her right where she wants her.
Beth Phoenix was able to get out of danger there.
Paige has all the confidence in the world, which is probably why she's so successful.
Got the reversal. Oh, straight forearm. Setting him up. Oh my, what impact. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in. The world got to see Ronda Rousey make her in-ring debut at WrestleMania 34, but that wasn't the first time she was in a WWE ring. That would be when she confronted Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania 31.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Byron brought us back to Ronda Rousey's appearance at WrestleMania 31. That night, after Triple H gloated about his win over Sting, and Stephanie claimed all the WWE success that night, The Rock and Ronda Rousey confronted them to argue otherwise.
And they were wrong, Cole. The Rock was not scheduled to perform at WrestleMania, and Rousey was a fan at ringside. Security should have ejected both of those hooligans for invading Triple H and Stephanie's ring.
Oh man, she's rolling now. And Shayna Baszler evades that one.
The Princess of Staten Island has always been known for her unique brand of offense, but the code of silence takes that idea to a totally different level.
Wise move going for the stretch. Oh, straight forearm. The moonwalk and Bronco Buster just got Carmella warmed up by forcing her opponents to tap out from the pain caused by the horrific Code of Silence submission.
The Code of Silence sends excruciating pain through an opponent's neck and back, where it's difficult for them to move, let alone breathe properly. The superstar should do the smart thing and submit before a serious injury occurs.
Close quarters.
She's on the defensive now. And the confidence she came into this 6 women's tag team match seems to be fading a bit.
When you talk about great rookie years, Shayna Baszler's first year in NXT has to be in the conversation. She got more done in 3 months than most competitors do in 3 years.
The leg drop. It's all over but the crying.
Michael mentioned Shayna Baszler's first year in NXT. Consider the fact that her first match was in January of 2018. By the end of the month, she was competing at NXT TakeOver. By April 2018, she was NXT Women's Champion.
And guys, the time between her debut and winning the championship was just 88 days. She ascended to the top of her division in record time, fellas. Faster than other amazing rookies like Sheamus, Yokozuna, even Brock Lesnar. One more shot and she's done. When a superstar is in a 6-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Six of WWE's most alpha personalities all competing in the same match. There's a good chance this one ends deteriorating sooner than later.
Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in 6-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a 6-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a 6-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly.
Look at this.
She is on fire.
Hooked up.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Lita in a very precarious position, guys.
Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Lita in a very precarious position.
Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Boom, running STO.
Nicely done. Look at her go. Lita got out of there in time.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. Now back to the ring.
Guys, it's got to be instinct that keeping these 6 competitors going at this point. There's just no other explanation.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She comes up with a slam.
And there's another elbow drop.
Carmella wants everyone to know that she's in charge.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope.
And Paige manages to reverse out of that one.
I got right to the gut.
Carmella letting her opponent know how she feels.
These 6 superstars have really shown me something here tonight, guys. What a match. Carmella wants everyone to know that she's in charge.
Paige wants to put it away. Paige with a page turner.
That's all she wrote, fellas. This could be it. Big opportunity here.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. That's going to break an arm.
Second time's a charm. When she gets in attack mode, look out. Second time we're seeing this here.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
Now leapfrog. Wow, what a landing. Shayna Baszler making her move.
That should do it.
Look at this, Byron.
She better do something fast.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Close quarters, plants a knee right on her face. Oh, the old Oscar, my favorite move. Hooked up. Shin breaker.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
I don't think it's wise for
Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
You'd think one of these times this move would actually end the match.
And she strikes with great precision.
German suplex. Ronda Rousey's done playing.
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Hey, Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
Inside the ring now. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. Leg drop!
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive, Michael.
Drops her with authority.
Wow, that was intense.
She's able to get out of the way there. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Too close for cover.
Not quite.
And setting him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Teamwork at its best. That's it. It's over. It's over. That has got to be it.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Carmella has been eliminated.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
This isn't where Paige wants to be.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
She's got her. Watch out here. And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Shayna Baszler, this might be it.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
Paige has been eliminated.
Something big is coming. This is not where she wants to be. I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
I wouldn't worry about her too much, guys. She seems one big move away from picking up the W here. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Look at this. Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
And Shayna Baszler evades that one.
Here it comes. Just an awesome dive.
Hard landing there. Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Oh, no. Right on the back of her neck.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Lita looking for something big.
Ooh, nice snap DDT.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
We've got a cover. 1, 2. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
How did he do that?
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams will walk away from this match with their heads hung. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
She's got her where she wants her. Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Slam slam!
Lita in a very precarious position, guys.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
I don't know if we'll ever see these same 6 superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so.
Hooked up. She lands the belly to back.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Ooh. We're looking at complete domination here. Focusing her attention on the body here.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
What a slam.
Got the head scissors on.
What a hit from Lita.
Some good technique right there.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Shayna Baszler making her move. Shayna Baszler, this might be it.
That's it. That's what she needed.
All that's left now for Shayna Baszler is to finish this. This might be the one that ends it.
Setting him up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Look at her go.
Oh, it is trapped now in just a...
You can't keep a good woman down, and Lita is an incredibly good woman.
Up and just a crushing backbreaker. Here it comes. Shayna Baszler making her move. Shayna Baszler, this might be it.
Lita in a very precarious position, guys.
Lita has been eliminated.
What a six-man tag match.